This is a G-Made R1 Rock Buggy, 10 scale crawler. Not really sure whether it's a buggy or a crawler because I've heard it described as both. I think it actually is both, kind of aiming at the race target audience. Little speed, a little bit of crawling ability. I'm probably going to end up making it a little bit more of a crawler than a little basher, but just mainly due to the fact that I won't be able to find the parts as easy. It's not any parts that my local hobby shop is going to have in stock, so it's got a little bit of a different axle design on there with the portal axles. It raises the ride height, the axle height, just a little bit to give it a little bit more ground clearance. Different pair of shocks to build. I'm always interested in how different shocks are built and operated. Not much on the body work. It comes with everything. The one problem I have with this kit is it comes with Phillips screw heads for some reason. I've been waiting for about a week for hex head set to come in. It hasn't come in. My hobby shop is, I don't know, but as soon as they come in, I'll be putting it together. I've been looking at this kit for quite a while, and I finally decided to go ahead and jump on it when my hobby shop just started to stock it. They don't stock the screws kit though, so I wanted to order those from RC Screws and install those from the get-go instead of installing all of these Phillips heads that are on the kit. So there's the R1 Rock Buggy, and I'll be opening it. It's just a sleeve on top of the main box. So break the seal and pop her open. So not much in the box. We've got 4 big very stiff non-pliable tires with very stiff foam in there. Doesn't seem like they want you to do much crawling with these. But I always run everything stock first, and they're beadlock wheels, so it doesn't really matter how bad they are because they're easy to switch. And they smell like licorice. So I got 4 of those. There is not much to this kit at all. There's my wheels. 4 beadlock wheels. And that took another in the whole ton of Phillips head screws. This is my chassis, I can tell obviously by the frame in there. My linkages are in there, and a ton more Phillips head screws. It's really unbelievable to me that somebody would put a kit out with Phillips heads. I wouldn't understand it, but I guess I don't have to. Anyway, this is the chassis. There's the shocks. A lot of people were complaining about these shocks. They say they leak. I'm going to build them just how the manufacturer suggests and change in the future as needed. I'll be building these with Team Associated's green slime. That's worked really well with me in other shock builds, so I'll be using it here to help myself along. Really wish I had the black bodies, black aluminum bodies for my kit, but the red's gonna have to work for now. This is my drive shafts. I hear these are pretty faulty under high stress loads. Here's a driveshaft pop. A lot of people are upgrading the MIPs, but I will run those as they come out of the box and upgrade in the future as needed. They're already assembled, put together. Both pieces are together in there. So there's linkages. I don't know what the other linkages were in the other box. They're probably just crossbars. I'll figure that out as I put it together. And some more hex heads, Phillips heads. Massive rod ends in there. Nearly an inch long. Wonder what those are for. A couple giant zip ties. I hope I don't have to use those for anything. A bearing set. G-Made grease. White lithium grease, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. And two little tools, which are actually in a different configuration I've seen these. So that's pretty neat. They won't be used, but that's pretty neat. It's always good that a manufacturer includes tools. Little plastic wrenchy. There's my plastic transmission. Looks like Tonka gears. I've seen this replaced with the Wraith transmission, but I'll run it out of the box. Stock first, as always. Not much to this truck at all. Oh, and there's the heavy metal parts. Diffs. Locked diffs. Diff covers. Those are my axles in there. Steering parts. Rear lockouts. And so that's it for the parts. And then after that, I just have the manual. There's the body, already out of the already came out of the plastic. Not much to the body. Sticker book panel. Probably won't be using these too much. Lots of numbers. No need for that. Probably just use the logo. The manual has a stapled on addendum to it. Two of them. Never quite seen that before. My second kit in the Exoterra had an addendum to it, which was a whole separate box, a whole separate paper that was in the box. They told you to substitute. I've never seen it actually stapled into the manual itself, but at least they got it in there. And just general put it together instructions. So that's the G-Made R1 unboxed. And as soon as my screw kit gets here, I'll be putting it together.